You're all on body camera being completely careless about killing 2 people tonight.
You know, I had just gotten my night started and my car got hit.
All right.
Oh, I don't know what.
Yes, ma'am. You are under arrest for DUI. I'm right over here. Have you sit back.
I go to Bradley. Like, why would this happen to me?
Okay. You haven't had enough of drinking already?
We're talking about Vegas. There's
Oh.
no limit.
You're going to jail for reckless homicide tonight. You're going to jail for aggravated DUI for killing 2 people. So no, you're not going to school tomorrow.
The night of April 10th, 2022 started out festive for college senior Stephanie Melgoza. With graduation just 4 weeks away, she was ready to let loose and celebrate. Little did she know, however, that this night was about to turn into a night that would haunt the small town of East Peoria for a very long time. Stephanie, as she hopped from one bar to another, had no clue that a snap decision would spiral into a chilling and frightening outcome. The 911 call came from Stephanie herself, though the true nature of the accident she reported would soon become clear. As the police arrived at the scene, they were faced with something so startling that it could have shaken even the most seasoned officers. Amongst the wreckage, a severed limb was found stuck on the front of Stephanie's vehicle, hinting at the true devastation that occurred that night. When Stephanie had called 911, she mentioned that one person had been hit, but 2 people were lying on the floor when emergency support arrived. A female victim was lying approximately 10 yards behind the vehicle, and a second male victim was lying in the grass approximately 30 yards from the vehicle. After the initial debriefing with the bartender about her eyewitness account, she proceeded to identify the driver of the vehicle to the police officer. Stephanie, the driver, stood beside the female victim, seemingly unharmed and showing no signs of injury.
Grab some gloves, take over CPR for Pyro. Come over here with me, ma'am, okay?
I called as soon as this happened. I was like, this doesn't happen.
I understand.
I go to Bradley. Like, why would this happen to me?
Okay, so here's what I'm going to have you do. If you can maybe help Pyro do the CPR on that one right now.
You tell me, I'm right here.
Okay, just hang tight right here. Has anybody gotten all your information?
No, no one. Someone, your friend took my license.
Do you have a driver's license?
Your friend took my license.
Okay, I'm just going to write it down here.
Okay.
Just let you know I got body cameras. Okay.
Go ahead.
Information.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is that okay?
What is your first name?
STEPHANIE. Yes.
Can you, were you leaving the bar? Were you coming this down the road?
I was coming here.
Okay.
You know, I had just gotten my night started.
So were you going this direction or this direction?
I was coming this direction.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna have you do.
Yes.
Let's get away from the scene a little bit. Let them do their thing. Okay. This is your car, right? The red car.
Yes.
You were the only one in the vehicle.
I'm the only one.
Okay.
As of now, she claimed she was just getting her night started, which may suggest sobriety. Her composed demeanor and apparent awareness of the situation painted a certain picture, yet the extreme divergence from reality remained to be revealed shortly.
Okay, come over here to my spot car, okay?
Yep. I graduated 4 weeks. Is it gonna affect you?
Stephanie asked the officer if this situation is going to affect her graduation, which was in 4 weeks. The officer replied by saying,
Let's worry about the 2 people we're doing CPR right now. Can you take your purse off and just set that on here? We got him.
Here it goes.
Yep. Do you have anything illegal on you?
Yes, I have marijuana in
In your purse. Okay. Have you had any marijuana tonight?
No.
Okay. Can you set those on the car for me?
My vape too.
Yep. Set that down there.
And my phone.
And your phone? Yes, ma'am. All right. Just come over here. Just put your hands on my car. He's got a path search before I put you in my car, okay?
Okay.
No pockets or anything?
Then
Okay.
no pocket.
All right. Until we figure out how we're going to handle this, I'm going to have you sit uncuffed in the back seat of my car. I'm going to get you out. We're going to probably do some field sobriety tests and all that. I got some more questions for you. But right now, I'm going to have you sit down just so we're out of the roadway, okay? Right over here.
Yes.
Just scoot that over for me, okay?
Do you want to do it?
There we go. Are you hurt at all or need medics yourself?
No, sir.
Okay, because your car's pretty beat up, so I'm making sure.
Okay.
Are you bleeding anywhere?
No, I'm okay.
Is that little blood splatter on your hands maybe from the glass? I see you got glass cut all over you.
Do I?
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Hang tight a minute.
Wait right here.
So weed that I just pulled out of the purse.
It was later found that the cannabis weighed 5.9 grams. A hitter pipe and an open bottle of Tito's vodka was also found later in her car.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All right, so here's the deal. Just because I do have you in the back of a police car, I don't have you in custody or under arrest, but obviously you don't feel like you're free to go right now, right? So I'm just going to read your Miranda rights. You understand what they are, and we're going to talk about what happened on the accident, okay? I appreciate you being cool. I understand this is pretty stressful. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have a right to talk to a lawyer before questioning, have him present with you while you're being questioned. Not afford to hire a lawyer, want to be provided for you before question, okay? Do you understand each of your rights?
After acknowledging her rights, she could have chosen to stay silent, but she decided to voluntarily describe the incident.
That being said, will you talk to me, explain what happened?
I will talk to you about anything.
All right, so explain in detail just what happened prior to the accident.
I was coming to full throttle, and I was almost here, as you can see.
Were you driving this way or that coming down that side road?
I was coming here, this way.
Okay.
So, and suddenly, one person walked out in front of me.
Okay.
And my car got hit.
She said she was almost here when suddenly one person walked out in front of her and her car got hit, which sounded like an attempt to shift the burden on the victim.
I called you as soon as they got hit.
You called 911?
Yes, I called 911 as soon as something happened. And then someone said, oh, someone else just hit. I'm just like, oh my God, how did that happen?
Okay, what happened when you hit the one person? What happened?
I just called you. That's all I know.
Okay.
I called you.
Did they fall down right away, or did you get out and help them, or what happened?
I got out, I called you, and then everyone else came out. So I kind of just let them come and take over the situation.
Okay.
But I promise you, I only know one person got hit, and I'm just like, they came out of nowhere because I am a safe driver.
Following Stephanie's claim of being a safe driver, despite the officer detecting a strong odor of alcohol on her breath, observing her red and watery eyes, and noticing slight slurring in her speech, the officer asked the next logical question.
If you had to estimate, how fast were you going when you hit the person?
I would say I was going at least 40. At least 40.
You think
maybe 40 to 45, but at least 40.
Okay.
The roadway where she was driving was a 30 miles per hour speed zone.
All right. Do you think you were going too fast for this area at the time with the darkness?
I honestly don't think I was going too fast because I try to be precautionary about where I'm at.
Okay.
But I just know that one person came out of nowhere.
Did you have your headlights on?
Yes, sir.
Brights on or just regular headlights?
Regular.
Okay. Okay, so obviously you saw them. It was no time to react, no time to stop?
No time.
Okay.
That's the word.
Okay. All right. Where were you coming from tonight?
I was coming from Tavern 41 on Sterling Avenue.
Tavern 31 on
41.
Tavern 41 on Sterling and
Yes,
Peoria?
sir.
Okay, and you left the Tavern 41 and drove straight here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Over the course of the night, how much have you had to drink?
I probably had about 3 drinks.
What is 3 drinks? Are we talking, what type of drinks?
Just vodka.
Vodka? Straight vodka or mixed drinks?
Vodka and water, so I was staying hydrated, and drinking. Mm-hmm.
On it,
right now, if you had me do a test, I think I would pass. Just don't test me, but I think I would. Don't test me, but I think I would.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. We are going to do those tests here in a little bit because of circumstances. Obviously, we have to. Okay. How long ago was your last drink? Would you say?
My last drink, I would say about 40 minutes.
40 minutes ago. Were you drinking anything while you're in the vehicle,
No.
or was the last drink at the bar?
At the bar.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least drunk you've ever been, 10 being the most drunk you've ever been, where would you say you put yourself right now?
5. Because I've been very drunk. And right now, I see you, I see everyone, I know the situation, you know what I mean? I know I'm aware of everything.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the door. If it stops raining, we might do some tests in the roadway. Otherwise, we might go back to the police station, We'll figure out how we're going to do it, okay?
All right.
Yeah, we got your purse, your phone already, and that's all we need out of your car, right? Okay, hang tight. All right, I'm going to just run your information. You got a valid license and all that, correct? All right.
When the rain stopped, the officer asked Stephanie to step out of the vehicle so she could perform the field sobriety tests.
Stephanie, go ahead and step on out here for me. We're going to do these quick tests.
Yeah,
it started to rain a little bit, but it pretty much let up as long as you're okay with that.
Okay.
All right, come right over here. You can just stand here in front of my squad car and face me. All right, just confirming you said you had you do for work?
I waitress at one.
So you're on your feet all day?
All day.
No issues with that? Okay. Overall, you're pretty healthy? Okay. All right. See my pen right here?
I see your
What I want you to do is follow the tip of my pen. I'm going to move my pen back and forth several times. I want you to follow the tip of my pen.
Do you want me to like walk or just my eyes?
No, we're just doing your eyes right now. I want you to follow the tip of my pen of your eyes only, but keep your head still. I want you to continue that test so I tell you to stop, okay?
Okay, sir.
You understand?
Right now. Yes.
All right, touch the tip of my pen just so I know where you're... There you go. All right. That's what I want you to follow. Nope, keep your head still for me.
Oh, my head. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Just your eyes. No,
It's
we're going to try it again.
It's hard.
All right. Just...
Okay.
The test the officer performed is called the horizontal gaze nystagmus, which is a simple check done by the police to see if your eyes are moving oddly, because when people drink too much, their eyes can start jerking around without them meaning to.
It's so hard in my head.
The best you can. Just follow with your eyes. Are you able to hold your head still without your hands?
Okay.
All right. Just follow with your eyes, okay?
Fine. Okay.
Keep following. Keep looking out to the side. There you go.
I see you. Can I blink?
Yep.
Okay. Let me blink.
Your head straight.
Okay. That's straight. I told you it's hard. I'd rather do the walking.
Okay, go up. Keep your head straight. Just look up with your eyes. What I'm going to have you do is stand about right here, face my car. We don't have a line. We're going to pretend there's an invisible line straight from you to my license plate, okay? What I want you to do is put your left foot down first.
Okay.
Now put your right foot in front of your left foot with your right heel touching your left toe, just as I'm demonstrating. Go ahead and get in that position for me.
Can I show an example?
Yeah, I want you to.
Okay.
Go ahead and tie your shoe for me, okay?
Sorry.
What I want you, exactly as I'm demonstrating, put your left foot down. Now put your right foot in front of your left foot, your right heel touching your left toe. Stay in that position while I explain the instructions. Do not begin until I tell you to, okay?
Okay.
Hands straight down your side. When I say you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line, you're going to turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back, okay?
Last part.
When I say you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down this line, you're going to turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back. During this test, make sure you watch your feet at all times. Keep your arms straight down your side. Count out loud so I can hear you. Once you begin the test, do not stop until you have completed the test, okay?
9, turn around.
Yes. Do you understand my instructions?
I think so.
All right, go ahead and begin the test, okay?
Despite being asked to keep her arms straight down on her side, Stephanie immediately raised her arms for balance.
Multiple. 9.
She only took 8 steps on the last set, but still counted to 9.
All right. If you're going to stand right here in front of me for the next test, go ahead and face me with both your feet together, arms straight down your side. This is called a one-leg stand test, okay? Whichever leg you choose, I'm going to have you lifted approximately 6 inches off the ground with your foot parallel to the ground, holding that position once you count out loud for 30 seconds in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on,
For 30.
until you get it 30 seconds or until I tell you to stop, okay? During this test, make sure you watch your raised foot at all times. Keep your arms straight down your side. Count out loud so I can hear you. This is what it's going to look like. Position you're in. When I say go, you're just going to lift your foot up. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, and so on, to get 30 seconds or until I tell you to stop. You understand?
Can I like this?
No, ma'am. Just as I demonstrated, okay?
Like just up?
Just as I demonstrated. Did you see my demonstration? Just like this. Your foot parallel to the ground.
Okay, I got it.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and begin the test, okay?
Okay. 1,000, is that?
Drop your foot, lift it right back up. Keep going where you left off.
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, oh no, 9, 1,000, oh, I can't do it.
Continue the test, okay?
10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000. Oh, I can't do it, sir.
Stephanie swayed during the entire test and almost fell over at one point.
All right, we'll stop the test right there. Go ahead and stand right here by my front bumper. One last test for you, okay?
Okay.
Just stay right here for me.
The officer then went to his car to get a preliminary breath test.
This is called a PBT test. You ever blown one of these before?
No,
Okay. You know what the legal limit is to drive in Illinois?
I do not, sir.
Okay, 0.08, okay? What I have you do is take a deep breath, a long, hard, steady blow into the straw, just like you're blowing up a balloon. Keep blowing until you hear the machine click, okay? All right?
Blowing up a what?
Yes, ma'am. Take a deep breath, long, hard, steady blow.
Even though it is a voluntary test, Stephanie still decided to take
A
it.
little bit harder for me, a little bit harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay.
The result was shocking.
Go to Bradley.
You're a Bradley student.
I graduate in 4 weeks.
You're a .264, okay? All right.
While the legal BAC limit is .08, Stephanie's results were at .264, which is more than 3 times the legal limit.
Okay, go ahead and turn around for me and place your hands behind your back. You are under arrest for DUI, okay?
As Stephanie steps into the police car, clearly still not grasping the seriousness of her situation, the story is about to take an even more absurd turn. If you're intrigued by such gripping cases, make sure to subscribe and get notified as we release more captivating stories. Stephanie was then transported to St. Francis Hospital emergency room for further DUI testing. As they arrived, the officer was notified by the sergeant on site that both subjects that were hit by Stephanie were deceased and would not be transported to the hospital for any further life-saving efforts. It also appeared that the subjects were actually struck quite a ways down the road and had been dragged by her vehicle for a distance before falling off.
Okay, so just so we're clear, I'm going to undo your seatbelt, okay?
Oh, sorry. We're good.
There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, so you understand what we're going to do. First off, I'm going to let you know the you did hit 2 people total.
I did not.
You did.
I didn't.
Okay, I'm just,
Thankfully.
okay.
Okay.
However you want to word it to yourself, that's fine. Okay, I'm just telling you, there's 2 people struck by your vehicle and both are dead.
I did not hit
Okay.
people. I can tell you right now.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you the 2 people that hit your car. Ma'am, listen.
If I...
2 people struck your vehicle, so I'm telling you, and they're both deceased on scene. I'm just telling you that information, okay? We're going to go in here. We're going to do the thing. I appreciate you being cooperative so far. I got to tell you what's going on.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Come on out here this way.
I'll let you talk, sir.
All right. Right over here. Stay right here and grab all this stuff here. I'm sure there is. Once we get in here, we'll tell them. They'll probably take it off for you, okay? All right, come follow me. All right, that's emergency doors here. Well, your whole front windshield was shattered out, so that's understandable.
I know what I did. I know what I didn't hit. If it was you, I'd be crying. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh my God, I did this. I'd be like, wow, this ain't hard, but I know what I did.
Okay.
The officer left his body camera on during their time in the emergency room for evidentiary purposes due to the seriousness of this incident and her lack of regard for the situation.
And then I go to Vegas. I'm going to take me to Vegas. It's going to be so fun. I'm going to spend at least $500. I'm going to start off with 2 Long Island vacation.
Here's. You haven't had enough of drinking already?
We're talking about Vegas. There's no limit at Vegas, right? Have you been there? I swear to God, if you're standing right now,
During her time in the emergency room, Stephanie had a very carefree attitude even after the officer explained to her several times that 2 people died from her vehicle hitting them tonight, and that did not seem to bother her at all. She would only argue that she only hit 1 person and did not believe a second person was hit.
I have such a long day tomorrow. I'm not going to answer anyone's Snapchat. I'm not going to answer any questions.
Stephanie then goes on to saying the officer is too quiet for her and that she doesn't like it, so she found her own way of entertaining herself.
Okay, well, you're being too quiet, so I'm going to start singing because I hate quiet.
Let's figure out all your paperwork.
Oh, funny. I just found it. Ooh, eating on the beach. Oh, hey, you never answered me about my car, and I spin tomorrow, so how do I get my car for tomorrow?
Well, your car is totaled.
What's what?
Your car is totaled.
Total?
Total, wrecked.
Okay, so how do I get experience?
You don't.
So, I don't go to school tomorrow, is what you're telling me?
No, ma'am. You want me to be honest with you? You're going to jail. You don't have a bond. You killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that. You do not have a bond. You are not getting out of jail. Your car is property of East Peoria Police Department because it's a crime scene. It killed 2 people tonight. You are clueless with that, clearly. I've already explained this to you. You're going to jail for reckless homicide tonight. You're going to jail for aggravated DUI for killing 2 people. That's what's going on. So no, you're not going to school tomorrow. You're not getting your car out of impound.
The officer kept trying to remind Stephanie that 2 people died tonight and told her that she was being charged in their death. However, she seemed to only be concerned about making it to class. Her next words were beyond belief.
Did you just hear what I just told you?
You said I'm not going tomorrow. I'm talking about Tuesday.
Did you hear when I said that you...
I'm going to jail tomorrow.
You're going to jail when we're down here?
Yes.
Did you understand what I told that you killed 2 people tonight?
Yes. I'm just wondering when I can go to school.
Okay, we're done. You're all on body camera being completely careless about killing 2 people tonight. You could care less. That's sad and pathetic and horrible all at the same time.
Can you say that as a cop?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay, so can I ask when I can go back to school?
You can only imagine how frustrating this must have been for the officer. Even after he clearly told Stephanie she was going to jail, not class, she still kept asking.
So, when can it, start emailing my professors and being like, hey, I can go back to school for a while, or what? Because I graduate in 4 weeks, I need to...
I don't know.
Well, we should just need the lifestyle.
Well, to be quite frankly, I'm a little more concerned about the 2 people that are dead right now, to be fair. I mean, we got the DUI kid done already, or just because she had some glass in her foot, they brought her back. Had a doctor look at her foot, but we're just waiting for the discharge paperwork now. All right, thank you.
And if you think she couldn't go further in her denial and lack of respect for the victims, wait till you hear what she says next.
I can't wait to join my club and my coworkers have them. Oh my god, all of them have them. We're gonna be like something. Oh, this country is amazing. It's okay, we're taking you to Vegas, my birthday. In 2 months, it'll be fun.
In April 2023, almost a year after the accident, when Stephanie was 24, she entered a plea bargain and pleaded guilty to 2 counts of aggravated DUI and 2 counts of aggravated reckless driving. 3 lesser charges were dismissed as a part of plea bargain. Victims' families requested maximum sentence, stating that it was her decision to drink and drive, and she would have continued to do that. Stephanie's defense attorney noted that his client was remorseful and thought about the victims daily. She was the one to call 911 herself and cooperated throughout, and is willing to tell her story to prevent others from doing the same dreadful mistake. Each count of aggravated DUI carried a sentence range between 3 to 14 years, which meant Melgoza could have been facing between 6 to 28 years in prison. Stephanie was ultimately sentenced to 14 years for each aggravated DUI charge and to 3 years for the aggravated reckless driving charge. All sentences can be served concurrently. Melgoza must serve at least 85% of her sentence before she can be released, and will then be subject to 2 years of mandatory supervised release. So Stephanie could be out of jail only after 11.5 years, when her age would be around 36.